You know, I heard they recently decided to add more ships to it.
And I'm in the front row, and I'm hammered drunk.
You do not have anything to drink. Can I get you a tasty refreshment?
Yes. I'll have a beer.
Wunderbar.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
And welcome to another episode of the Bo's Basement Bros podcast. My name is Aaron, and I am joined by, he's in his prayers, Andy. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
How are you now, good buddy?
I am peachy keen.
Nice. This
As
is another
always.
afternoon. It's officially afternoon edition of the Bo's Basement Bros podcast. You know, we're adults. We just start early.
Yeah.
We don't stay up until, well, sometimes. I left here the other night after our last session at like 11, and then I went and drank with the neighbor until 1 in the morning.
Kudos to you.
Yeah.
I went upstairs and I passed the fuck out.
Oh, yeah, I know. I definitely, sometimes I stay up until 1 or 2 in the morning.
But I had work in the next day, so.
You didn't have to work till, I worked second shift, so I didn't have to get up in a time, I think I got up and moving at like 9:30.
At the ass crack of dawn.
No, I was up early today, though, because I knew we had this. So I got all my shit done. So we could just, my whole afternoon, I just have a buzz all afternoon.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes.
How are you now, good buddy?
Peachy keen.
That's good. You know, we've been doing this for a year now.
Have we?
Uh-huh.
1 year.
We hit 100, well, we do 2 a week, but we hit over 100 episodes.
Like 365?
Mm-hmm. But actually,
Sorry,
this is
I
more
messed that
than...
24/7. Not 24/7.
I don't have the free time to podcast 24/7.
I know,
I gotta
right?
sleep sometimes.
24/7, 365.
The grind. So this isn't bad. It looks like fucking... it looks like goblin piss, but it actually...
Ooh.
doesn't
Well, we
look-
had Shrek's piss.
Right.
That, I kind of like.
What was Shrek's piss? It was Mountain Dew and blue,
Mountain Dew and
Blue Caraca?
No, it wasn't Blue Island Pucker.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yes.
Shrek's piss.
Yeah.
Pure
Blue
sugar.
Cacao or whatever was from it wasn't Waiting. Waiting was the one with the one dude from Justin from Dodgeball.
Justin Long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Dodgeball. He was in Waiting.
Yeah. With Ryan Reynolds and Anna Faris.
Yeah. The Slamming Salmon.
I didn't like that movie.
Blue Cacao is from the Slamming Salmon with the
Broken
same
Lizard
people.
guys.
Yeah.
They did Super Troopers and Beer Fest.
Exactly. I actually really liked it.
I didn't like... I thought that was their worst. Super
Whatever,
Troopers-
motherfucker.
Well, that guy's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah.
I didn't like that one. I didn't like Club Dread.
Never seen that one.
That one's not great. That's another Broken Lizard movie. We still haven't sat down and watched fucking Super Troopers 2 yet.
No, we haven't. I actually have it on DVD. I think it's at work though. I'll bring it home.
We need to sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
Fuck,
I know.
We could do it down here.
We probably could.
Yeah. No, but I mean,
Does your new laptop have a DVD player?
Fuck no.
Well, then how are we going to do it down here?
I have a DVD player at home.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as long as we have a plan.
Yeah. Or I could steal Anna's old laptop. That still has a disk drive. Even my last laptop, not my new one.
Oh, well, that one?
That doesn't have a disk drive.
No. Mine that's already down here, that's just piece
Yonder?
of shit.
Yeah.
Yonder, that has a disc drive.
Yeah, there you go. We can just fucking hook. We got a TV down here. Fuck.
Shit.
You can watch movies down here.
You know, I have a projector down here someplace.
I have a projector. I bought a projector for cheap too. Put that on the wall over there. Oh. The only thing with the projector though, it hums, so it's not like you can have the microphones on in the background.
Well, no.
It's got the fan and everything.
We probably wouldn't. record and try to watch Super Troopers 2.
Narrate over the top of Super Troopers 2.
Yeah, director's cut. The non-director's director's cut.
Commentary.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch movies with the commentary on?
I think I've seen maybe one or two. Not many. I will say for sure, not many. It had to be like a special movie that I was like, I want to hear.
You've already seen 7 times.
Yeah, that I want to hear like the back, behind
the director
the
and
scenes.
the main couple of actors and everything.
Yeah.
The best DVD commentary of all time, Tropic Thunder. Because Ben Stiller wrote and directed, and he's, like taking it seriously. Jack Black orders a cheeseburger and eats that.
As Jack Black
And
would probably do.
And then Robert Downey Jr., one of his lines in the movie is, I don't break character to the DVD commentary. And he doesn't. Until the credits roll of the DVD commentary, Robert Downey Jr. plays his character. It's fucking great. I don't break character to the DVD commentary.
Man, oh man. What an actor.
He finally got his Academy Award.
He did.
For Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer, right?
Yeah. Which is a great movie. I fucking...
What, was that the night that fucking, who was it? Jimmy Kimmel hosted?
Well, he's been hosting the Oscars for a few years now. Nobody else wants to do it.
Yeah.
Ricky Gervais So
got
wait,
he
drunk.
won an Oscar for it or an Academy Award?
It's the same thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't think it was.
Yeah. EGOT.
Okay.
Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. Oscar Academy Award.
Well, I know the Tony is for like Broadway shows.
Yeah, but I'm saying like that's Academy Award and Oscar interchangeable. Oscar's like the
Okay.
nickname for the Academy Award.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He finally for Best Supporting in Oppenheimer. And he was great. I don't think he was Oscar worthy, but he was good in that movie.
Still haven't seen it.
It's solid. I bought that shit on Blu-ray.
Okay.
Because Christopher Nolan actually likes to blow shit up and break shit for his movies.
So then on the projector, we'll watch Super Troopers 2 and then Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer, I only have it on Blu-ray, though. Is it your laptop got a Blu-ray? Probably not. It's probably just
We'll
DVD.
fucking work it out.
It's probably streaming somewhere, too.
Yeah, probably.
Whatever. We can have a movie day.
Yeah.
I got a kick-ass sound bar and a nice new couch. Fuck.
Sure.
Okay.
Any hoodles. Sorry for you guys having to listen to Aaron and I set up our next date.
Our next non-recording date.
Anyways, yeah, I didn't know they were interchangeable. I watched enough of the Oscars or the Academy Awards.
I hate the award shows. I hate the highlights.
I think we tuned in to the last two.
When they give out Best Actor and Best Actress.
I think so.
They don't pay attention to sound editing. They don't give a fuck about
No.
that.
I think I was at work the night that it aired, and I think we tuned in for the last couple awards. But then the thing about Facebook and the algorithms and all that bullshit is
I don't do Facebook anymore.
I get a whole bunch of like suggested posts and such from like BuzzFeed and all that other stuff. And I saw a lot of stuff post Oscars about like Jimmy Kimmel's comments about Robert Downey Jr.'s history with drugs.
He liked his drugs.
Yeah, yeah. But just the comment that he made was just like ill. It was not well.
A third of the world thought it was a funny joke. A third of the world didn't give a shit.
And a third of the world.
And the loudest part of the world
said
took it the wrong way.
Correct.
For Robert Downey Jr.
Yes. Yes.
That's the world we live in now.
Yep, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of went, okay, well, it's kind of like the same thing with the Will Smith and what's his face smack a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. It was a giant thing. And then guess what? They didn't give a fuck, and they still gave him an Oscar later in the show.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then like after that, they banned him for like 7 years, something like that.
Whatever. Will Smith sucks anyway.
Yeah, meh.
Back in the day, Jada Pinkett.
Back in my day.
No, back in the day, not in my day. Jada Pinkett dated Tupac for a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
And I saw a meme once. It's Jada Pinkett and Tupac in a picture together, and this is the only bullet that Tupac ever dodged. She's fucking terrible. And Will Smith is just as bad too. Dude, there was nobody bigger in the 90s though, man. I mean, fucking
Men in Black?
Men in Black, Independence Day. Fucking what else did he have?
Was he in Independence Day?
Yeah, dude, he was the hot shot pilot that was banging the stripper.
I don't remember much
Great,
of Independence
great movie.
Day.
Actually, special effects hold up pretty well.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Randy Quaid's in there all crazy and shit.
I know Men in Black, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was huge.
Huge. Then he shifted to movies. And then he turned down
Hancock. He did Hancock.
That was in
right?
the 2000s.
Oh, was it?
That movie it wasn't a bad movie. It's just I thinking about it, it was an interesting movie because it didn't really have a villain. Like Hancock was his own villain.
Yeah.
You know, the normal American movie structure is there's a good guy and there's a bad guy and there's people along the way. Mm-hmm. There was no bad guy.
Yeah.
There was a guy that caused a little bit of trouble, but there was no bad guy in Hancock.
Did you watch the new Aladdin? With
Yeah.
Will Smith as
I
Genie.
didn't mind it. I mean, it's no Robin Williams.
It was Robin Williams.
But the special effects were good. The costumes were good. The dancing
They
was
were
good.
okay.
It's the
Yeah.
same, but it's the same story. I'm like, I've fucking seen this before.
Yeah. Yeah. The scene
I napped
before,
through a third of it.
I will say I did not and it probably goes back to the whole Will Smith is not Robin Williams.
Right.
But The Friend Like Me, I did not care for
It wasn't-
the rap portion.
I didn't think it was bad. It was a new take on it.
It was a new take on it, but I did not like it.
I didn't mind it. Disney's out of ideas. That's why they're redoing everything. Beauty and the Beast with Hermione Granger. Didn't they redo Mulan too?
Yes, they did a live action Mulan. And I forget what heat that brought. It brought some sort of heat. Something.
Some white
maybe-
people got pissed for Asians.
No, not that. I think it was something along the lines of the main character, whoever played Mulan in the live action, took a stance on whatever political belief, and it just got blown out of proportion.
Oh, like the chick from The Mandalorian?
Sure,
She got
which
fired
one?
from The Mandalorian, the blocky one.
I haven't watched.
You haven't watched? Oh, come on, bro.
I watched the first episode.
He's a space cowboy.
You want to talk about space cowboys?
Wow.
I will say there's no finer space cowboy than the crew of Cowboy Bebop.
I don't even know what the fuck
That's
that is.
an anime.
Yeah, see, I don't know anything. What you fucking... you want to talk about it? God damn it.
Cowboy Bebop.
Keep it short, god damn it.
All right. Cowboy Bebop.
You do not have the capability of keeping anything short, though.
Motherfucker, if you keep interrupting me, it'll just take longer, okay? If you want this to be short and succinct, stop fucking interrupting me.
That's what I do, though.
And I'll do my best.
That's what I
Okay?
do.
The main draw
I'll just go fuck myself.
of Cowboy Bebop is it premiered in like 98. It aired in Japan in 98, but America's cinematic stuff then the Goblin Piss doesn't agree with you, does it?
Now it's like sour.
Any hoodles. It didn't air on Tsunami, on Adult Swim, Tsunami, all that stuff until like 2000, 2005 era. But where most anime is story arc, right? This happens in episode 1 and it's referenced in episode 24. Cowboy Bebop was more Americanized, northernized. It was episodic, so it went over much better. Much gooder?
Gooder
Yes.
is not correct.
Whatever. It went better. It went over better, and it is still considered one of the classic animes to watch. Cowboy Bebop. I can't remember the fucking main dude's name. If anybody
Bebop.
who watches anime stumbles across this, they're gonna roast me. I think it's Chip.
What?
No.
Is he a 70s porn star with a mustache like you?
No. Hold on. Let me fucking look this
Never
up.
met a guy named Chip.
Let me look this shit up. Cowboy.
Want to be a cowboy, baby.
Bop. Why was Cowboy Bebop banned? Why was Cowboy Bebop so controversial? IMBD. Just fucking open that shit up.
That shit.
Spike. Shit. Why did I forget? Spike.
How do you get Chip out of Spike?
I don't know. Because I'm drunk.
Buzzed at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Tuesday.
1:30. Yeah. Yeah, that would explain it.
Hey, dude, for us, days of the week don't matter.
Spike Spiegel, I think his full name was.
Is he Jewish?
No.
Oh.
But it kind of does the same thing as Mandalorian is
Space Cowboy.
it's bounty hunting in space.
Space Cowboy.
Space cowboy.
Mandalorian's good, though.
In fact, if you ever find a spoiler alert for you listeners,
I'm not going to watch it. Go ahead.
I know that's fine. If you ever find a hardcore Cowboy Bebop fan, and all you have to do to get them to feel, sad, get them to feel, is all you have to do is say, "See you, Space Cowboy," and it's because that was like the last little tagline in like the end of it was only one season long.
Really?
Yep. One season long. They did a like standalone prequel, like in the mixed movie.
They fucked it up.
But at the end of the series, the main character, due to his backstories, blah blah blah, he dies.
Nice.
Right. And
That's called resolution, goddammit.
And the whole thing was one of the last things that was said to him by one of the members of his crew and all that stuff was, "See you, Space Cowboy." And so, yeah, if you find a hardcore like fan of Cowboy Bebop, just say, "See you, Space Cowboy," and watch them just kind of implode.
One tear.
Yeah, one tear.
Like you littered.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nice. I don't, I'm not going to watch it.
It's okay. End of anime spiel. Sorry.
Thank God. Well, I mean,
Fuck you.
At least you have a hobby.
I have a lot of hobbies.
You don't have time for any of them.
And I don't have time for hardly any of them.
This is the only one you make time for.
Actually, yeah. Kind of.
Do we consider this is a hobby? We're not getting paid for it.
Yeah.
We enjoy doing it.
If
Spend money on it, don't get paid for it.
If we ever got paid for it, then yeah, it'd
be a
turn
job.
from a hobby to more of a job.
Now, if say like stamps.com emailed us one day and goes, "We want you to read an ad." Okay. I go the Bill Burr route and go, "I'm getting whatever you fucking send me. That's what we're going to read. And you've listened to us before. This is what you're going to get."
Yeah. Oh,
This.
yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not going to be politically correct.
No, we're not going to take a break from the show.
No. It's going to be, "Hey, listeners, listen to this bullshit."
Oh, yeah, shit. We were in the middle of an ad read. Fuck.
Oh, yeah, shit.
And they get distracted and you talk about anime for whatever, 15 minutes.
Yeah, anime titties.
Yeah. Small, medium, and large.
Yeah. Extra large.
How's that going?
Shut up. Back to the ad read.
Right. And then we'd get dropped from stamps.com.
Yeah, they
That's
would
exactly
no longer
how it would
sponsor
go.
us.
I wouldn't give a fuck, dude.
It would be a good, I don't know how much a sponsorship is, like $100 maybe.
Well, the latest thing they've been doing with podcasts is, you got to put in a promo code. So they don't pay any. We get a cut from
whoever actually
customers
signs up.
using right.
Yeah, anybody who listens to us that signs up for stamps.com.
Yeah,
Here's the promo
which
code.
would be literally nobody.
Yeah,
Well, first off, nobody listens, and second, nobody would sign up for fucking stamps.com. So we wouldn't make any money.
So fuck you, stamps.com.
Eat a dick, stamps.com.
We're not going to be part of your conglomerate bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't know. What is stamps.com?
It's for postage. I mean, like send packages and shit like that.
I figured that's what it was, but I didn't know.
That's the way Bill Burr. I love Bill Burr to death, dude. You ever listen to Bill Burr's podcast?
Maybe clips here and there.
He does 2 episodes a week. On Mondays, he does 30 to 45 minutes of him just kind of ranting into a microphone whenever he has free time.
Mm-hmm.
And then Thursday, he usually interviews somebody, or he has an old episode because he's been doing it for so fucking long. It's like, and he talks about whatever the fuck he's doing. He flies helicopters. He watches football. He bitches about, traffic in LA. He talks about his kids, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck is on Bill Burr's mind, that's what he rants about. But then he's like, well, I got to do ads. And then he said, whatever they send him through the email, he reads it verbatim and puts in his little ideas and thoughts and everything. And he's been dropped from a lot of different companies because they don't what he says on it.
I'm sure. Read this.
Yeah.
And we'll give you whatever.
These, I don't want to say millennials because I'm a millennial, but these people that are in charge of ad departments for these startups are our age, right? So they insert a personal anecdote here. And then Bill Burr goes, he literally says, insert personal anecdote here. Like, what? I don't have anything to fucking talk about here. And then he goes on with the fucking ad read. Fucking legend.
Legend. That's a big dick move.
Yeah. He doesn't give a fuck, dude.
No.
He doesn't need the money.
No. Jesus. We'd have to sit there and be like, between episodes or before the episode, go, fuck, what story?
When was the last time you sent a package?
Yeah, shit. How can we wrap our packages into this?
It's my dick in a box.
Why did I know you were going to go there?
Because you know
Dick
me.
in a box, baby.
Because you know me. What can I say?
Oh, we've only been doing this for a year.
Oh, yeah. It's just, one's a happy year.
Yay.
Yeah.
Dick in a box, baby.
Actually, I'm going to be quite honest. It does not feel like it's been a year. To get back to the whole year conversation, doing it a year and all that stuff.
We get sidetracked and then
So many. I haven't rubbed the squirrel's head in a while.
And then it's like, oh, well, I guess we should get back to what. Or sometimes when I'm editing the shows, I'll double back and go, oh, we never actually talked about what I wanted to talk about or bitch about on microphone.
Yeah, so
never circled back to it when we got distracted.
Our listeners out there, we have little steno notepads, and Aaron's really good at like writing down a topic of what we want to like talk about and cover.
Something that we think would be, what's either going on in our life or, a personal story or
a good starting point.
Something that we think would be mildly entertaining to you schmucks who listen.
Yes. I love you, dear. Anyways.
I'm practicing my Yiddish for the record.
Yes. And I lost my train of thought.
Thank fucking Christ.
God.
We don't, a lot of times I write 2 or 3 things down and we get to one of them.
Yes. A lot of times, this has happened actually more than once. That's exactly where I was going with it, is we've written stuff down. Thank you. And we've never gotten to it.
Right.
It happened a couple episodes ago that you guys probably didn't even notice because we just are that good at bullshitting. we wrote something down. I don't even remember what it was.
I could probably tell you.
You have the list, and we wrote it down. And as soon as we started recording, we're like, we'll work it in at some point, and after 30, 40 minutes, we never got to it.
Episode 99, we were going to talk about future technology.
Oh, yeah. We never fucking got there.
Never fucking got to it.
No. Nothing about future technology.
I never made a segue. We didn't talk about it. We were going to kind of talk about AI or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Never happened.
And nope, never happened.
I don't remember what the fuck we talked about.
That's why we.
You probably ranted about anime, and
Hey,
I threw dick jokes
motherfucker,
in there.
I will say this: I do not rant about anime as often as I could. As often as I could.
It's like every third episode or so.
I would have. You know what? I'll make this argument. I talk more about shitting than anime.
And for the last like 6 or 7 episodes, you haven't talked. I haven't had to use the Andrew Poop intro.
I know. Aren't you so proud of me?
Do I need to
Because I
insert
don't
it?
have any good poop stories right now.
Do I need to insert it right now?
I wish, but no.
After that hearty breakfast that you made.
Well, that'll be for the next episode or two.
Nice.
Yeah, when I actually have a good poop story to tell, if I have a good poop story to tell. I will say I have a good pee story to tell.
What? That's not as much fun.
Yeah, so rewind a few months, right? I gave up soda for Lent. Mm-hmm. Right?
Dude, I bet your piss you just looked out at your piss and go, "Oh man, I'm so hydrated
all
the time."
Oh yeah, the whole 40 days or whatever it was. But my wife had gotten a Tupperware bottle of water, like jug. That
Like how
says-
big? We talking like 30, 40 ounces? Like a tall, like a
No, big. Like maybe 56, 60 ounces.
like a half gallon?
Yeah, type shit, right? And it has it separated into like at 8 a.m. if you fill this all the way to the top.
I don't like being told what to do. Fuck those water bottles.
Whatever. Anyways, at 8 a.m. you're supposed to drink this much.
Bitch, I'll drink water when I want.
And then the next little hash mark is 10 a.m., right? And it goes from 8 a.m. to like 6 p.m. or something.
There's a couple people at the gym that have those water bottles, and it'll say like 8 a.m. you're doing good, and then like 6 p.m. you're great, and like fuck you.
Oh no, mine doesn't say like you're doing good
Fuck
or
you.
you're great or keep going, you're almost there. Nothing like that. It's just
if you
here's
drink,
the time.
If you drink to thirst, you're fine.
Yeah, it's just here's the time. Here's
As long as your piss doesn't look like a fucking Mountain Dew, you're good.
as long as my piss doesn't look like old granddad,
You're good.
you're good.
Yeah.
Any hoodles. She had ordered one for herself, right? And it came in, and I had given up soda, so I'm like, hey, that would be nice for me to like give a good idea of where I was, right? So she ordered me one. It came in after Lent, so I'm like, it's okay. Maybe I can continue the trend. Yeah, if I drink a can of soda or whatnot, at least I have this like 64-ounce bottle of water that I'm still trying to drink in a day. I had that filled up the other day at work, right? Literally yesterday. I had drank from 8 a.m. to like 2 p.m. in like 2 hours.
Because you probably you were sleeping
Well, I was sleeping
before you went to work.
I had a glass of water before I went to work, right? I had actually left this water jug at the second station, so on the way to the first station, I grabbed it, came up, and filled it up, and I started drinking it because we had live fire training. I'm like, I want to be hydrated.
Obviously, that's a smart move.
Before I start sweating and working and all that stuff. So from
What the hell do you call turnout gear?
yeah,
Wearing
turnout gear, PPE, all that stuff it's horrible.
Well,
it's like 50 pounds.
It's designed
75
to
pounds
keep you
with-
safe from fires.
Exactly.
And
it does a very good job.
it's not like my dry fit shit that I'm wearing.
No.
I mean,
No, it's heavy.
it's got some weight to it.
It's 50 pounds. Add the SCBA, the self-contained breathing apparatus, 75 pounds, all that stuff. So I'm like, I'm going to be working at a live fire training. I want to be hydrated. So I'm going to start drinking this water. So in like an hour and a half, I went from 8 a.m. on the little hash mark to like 2 p.m.
Because you were drinking to thirst.
Because I was drinking to thirst. I was drinking to up my hydration. And we caught a call like right before we left for the live fire. And we packaged the patient up. We get her in the ambulance, and we're on our way to the hospital. And literally, as we're pulling into the hospital, it just like a switch just flipped. I go, I have to pee.
No, it's I really have to pay.
I have to pay.
I like $15 peppers.
So
I really have to
So
pay.
yeah, it's all right. Let's move this patient over to the.
Hurry the fuck up! I gotta piss, man.
Yeah, move this patient to the ER bed. Here, hey, you nurse, listen to what I have to say about this patient.
I have to piss.
So I can check that box off, and then okay, you're good, awesome. Throw my shit on the stretcher and go. I'll be right back. Oh,
Was it one of those? Was it one of those pisses that it was almost orgasmic?
it was yes. It was
Yes.
one of those pisses that as soon as the stream started, you just went.
You remember when we went to the White Sox game? It was me and your dad and
Me and my wife.
yeah,
Yes.
your lady and me and you and your dad, and we went to the White Sox game. And I think I had a couple beers before we left.
Yeah, and we
the
almost
park is
didn't make it.
an hour and a half away,
Yes, that one. Yes.
and I didn't have to pee when we left. But holy shit! By the time we got there, my dick was shriveled. You guys, just drop. There's a porta potty. Drop me off right there. I'll find you guys. I don't give a fuck.
We literally stopped in front of the porta potty,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
Yes.
And let you off.
Uh-huh. And
So
the
and
parking
then-
guy is like, "What are you doing? Go!" And I'm like, "No, fuck you, dude. I gotta pee."
Yeah, we literally stopped in front of the porta potty, let you off, and then continued on to our parking spot.
Orgasmic.
Was it?
Yes.
Just
Like a dribble might have gotten on my shorts.
Aaron's just almost white knuckling his dick. Just
Well, if you white knuckle it, then no pee comes out. Sorry.
sorry, not sorry.
No, it's sometimes. Well, I mean, every once in a while at work, it's like, dude, we're balls deep in in a machine or whatever, and dude, I can't. Dude, I gotta go. I'll be right back. I'll be back in a few. And okay, all right, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's what I like about my job is I work with a lot of people that'll just be like, hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Right.
Just do your shit, and we'll take care of it.
You mean your piss
Yeah. Well, yeah.
or shit?
Or shit. Sometimes, dude. There was one time. Oh, I guess you can use
Hang
the
on.
intro.
Pause.
Now it is time for Andrew to talk about poop.
There was actually this one time at work. So, for those of you who don't understand yet how my job works, is before I can leave a patient in the ER, I have to talk to a nurse. I have to give report.
You have to do a handoff.
I have to do a handoff
Not
to a
that
nurse.
hard of a concept.
Correct.
Hey, this is what's going on.
So the thing about it is,
Because patients, it's just like when I was selling cards, buyers are liars. Patients are full of shit.
exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Only this time I was full of shit.
Nice.
Ayo.
Nice.
So I was like, I felt the bubble guts in the back of the ambulance as we're like getting to the hospital, right? And
Luckily, hospitals have bathrooms.
correct.
Nice.
I
Look at
know,
you,
right?
dude, you're
That
on
was
a streak
left-handed
right here.
too.
Oh.
Anyways, so this was probably over a year ago, right? And the nice part about where I work is we have an ambulance crew of 3. 2 of us are paramedics, right? So the other paramedic knew exactly what was going on, right? Same level of care. So I'm not like decreasing the level of care to the patient in any circumstance, right? And we get the patient moved over, right? And I give my hand off to the nurse, right? Hey, this is what's going on. This is what we did. This is what happened after we did what we did. Cool. Awesome. We wheel the stretcher out of the room, and in our patient care reports, I have to get a signature of some sort, whether it's from a nurse or the patient. I have to get some sort of signature. because of my bubble guts, I handed our laptop iPad thing to my partner and went, unless you want to clean poop off of this ER floor or out of the ambulance, get the signature. I will see you in 5 minutes.
Oh, fucking power. I mean, quick boy.
Oh yeah, it was not like, oh, I have time to like scroll through TikTok or Facebook and just like enjoy it. No, it was like, it's coming now. It's either I find a restroom in the next 30 seconds or I'm leaving a trail like your little Target story.
You remember that story?
Yeah,
I do love that story.
Right? I shit you not. My partner's just like, yeah, cool. We're on the same page. I'll get your signature and we'll be good. And as I'm power walking through the ER,
speed walking like Hal from Malcolm in the Middle.
Yes. As I'm power walking through the ER, I am walking and farting at the same time because it is coming. And it's just pushing the air out.
It's making room.
It's making room.
Like when you burp after Thanksgiving, you're like, oh, I can have another piece of turkey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh. I got to the bathroom. I fucking shut the door, locked the door.
Barely got your pants off.
Barely got the belt and pants like mid-thigh hovering and just came out. Like ass cheeks not even touching the seat.
Oh, you were hovering like an alien spaceship.
Correct. I was like maybe 2 inches off the seat.
You're making a crop circle with your
and
butthole.
It's just deluge. Just
It's like, you ever seen the videos of when they open a dam?
Oh. You have no idea.
And all the mud comes out first, and then there's just the
powerful water.
Yes. Disgusting.
That's exactly
You're
what it seemed
fucking
like.
Gross, dude.
The best part is, like, I should say the best part. I probably shouldn't say the best part is, but for me the best part is the fact that it was in the hospital bathroom, so they have services to clean up the bathroom.
Oh my god.
Speaking of which, I will say shout out the custodians and janitorial staff at hospitals are not paid enough.
No, of course not.
Because not only do they deal with patients' bullshit and shit.
Well, they deal with, and everybody that comes in and out, the public's bullshit.
They do not get paid enough.
Not just...
They... if I had gold stars to hand out to people, it would be those people. Because, like, guaranteed, if I broke that toilet and they got called in, like, they deserve that gold star.
Or a raise.
Or both.
Probably rather have the raise.
I'd rather have the raise. So I'm sure they would have rather have the raise. So kudos to them. Without them, I don't know what we'd do except shit in other people's shit.
Shit in a bucket in the back of an ambulance.
That almost happened too.
Oh, gee. That's for another time. This has been another episode of the Buzz Basement Bros podcast. Find us on Twitter, Instagram, email us at buzzbasementbrospodcast@gmail.com. My name is Aaron.
And I'm Andrew, and I shit everywhere.
Yeah, you do. Jesus Christ. And we out. Keep it short, goddammit.
All right.